Aloha! A windy day here in upcountry Maui. As the wind is flowing, day 4, Kiss My Asana, a good day to get the hips a-flowing. So I invite you to take your feet a little wider than hips distance apart and just reach them forward a little bit. And then take them over to your left. And then take them back. And then to the right. So slow, to start with slow hip circles. Round and round. Back to the right and forward. And notice that as your hips go one direction, your torso goes a different direction. So this is really a great way to work towards hip hinging. It is a hip hinge, where the hip sockets are moving up and over your thigh bones. So let's switch directions. Forward to your right, and back, and around. You know, many of you have done these. It's a great thing to do when you're warming up. It's a great thing to do when you've been sitting for a while. It's a great thing to do when you're standing in a windy area. All right, so now after you've done it both sides, you may have noticed that maybe there's a spot that was a little more challenging, or if you didn't notice that, you may have noticed that one side was a little harder. So I'd like you to go back to the side that felt a little more challenging, or if a spot, and just do that circle a little bit, just going slowly into that spot, whether it was going to the right or to the left. One side may just have felt a little less familiar. For me, it's just this, getting into this area of the hip a little bit more. Helps create a better map of how my body understands its way to move in that spot. All right, then come back to center. Now, take your legs a little wider. So with the legs wider, that means your torso is going to move more. So let's start by taking the hips back. The torso comes forward. Hips to the left, torso goes to the right. Hips forward, torso goes back. Hips to the right, torso goes to the left. And circle. So it's the same thing, just the circles are bigger. Circling round and round. All right, and then switch directions. So again, you may have found that there was one spot or one direction that was a little more challenging. Go ahead and come back to that spot. It might be the same or it might be different. For me, it's the same area. Just moving in and out of that area. All right, and then come back. Walk your feet together. Maybe get a little shake, a little shimmy for happier hips. May have a wonderful day. Thanks for kissing my asana. Day 4 or day 5. I think it's day 5. I'm keeping track. Day 5. Thanks for kissing my asana. Aloha.